Hey folks, Pastor Eric here, and welcome to Bible Lessons from Animals. The animal we're going to be learning from today is the rooster. What does the rooster teach us? Well, in the Bible, it is recorded in the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 26, that Jesus had a final supper with his disciples on the night he was betrayed. And after that meal, as he's taking them on a walk to the Garden of Gethsemane to pray, he warns them that when the guards come to arrest him, that all the disciples are going to run away. They're going to abandon him. However, the Apostle Peter, who is there, says, Jesus, everyone else maybe runs away, all those big babies, but not me. I'm not going to run away. I'm going to stick by you to the end. And then Jesus, seeing all of his pride, warns Peter that, it's going to be even worse for you. Before the rooster crows, Jesus says Peter's going to deny him 3 times. And Peter says, Jesus, that's ridiculous. Well, after they get to the garden and they've prayed for a while, Judas betrays Jesus, and all these guards come in and they arrest him and take him away. And when the guards come, all of the disciples, including Peter, tuck tail and run. However, Peter creeps along behind to see what's going to happen to Jesus. And so he's standing outside of the courthouse as they are trying Jesus so they can take him to murder him on a cross. And while he's there, one of the servant girls looks over and sees Peter and says, wait a minute, aren't you one of Jesus' disciples? And Peter says, no, you have me confused with someone else. I have no idea who that Jesus is. And then a second servant girl comes up to Peter and says, I'm pretty sure you're one of Jesus' disciples. And then Peter swears and says, by Jove, I have no idea who that Jesus over there is. And then a third time, a whole crowd of people are sitting there saying, we can tell by your accent, you're one of Jesus' disciples. And then Peter curses and stomps and says, I don't know who that blankety blank Jesus is. And then, you know what happens? A rooster crows. And in that moment, Peter remembers what Jesus had warned, that he would deny him 3 times. So Peter, heartbroken at the bad things he's just done, runs away and weeps. So, what do we learn from the rooster? Well, the rooster teaches us humility. Humility. You see, Peter messed up because he became arrogant. He was prideful, right? Said, I'm better than all these other disciples. I would never sin. I would never fail. But then he did. Pride, when we get arrogant and prideful, it sets us up to fail in big ways. So do not think that you're too good and too cool to sin. Don't think you're better than other people. We are all weak and we can all sin. So instead of being arrogant, be humble and pray and ask God to help you to resist sin and temptation. That's what we learn from the rooster. The rooster teaches us humility. God bless.